You can see there's lots of fabulous things down here. This is just one example. This is an electronic drum kit that everyone can come down and have a bit of a bash at, but I thought I'd leave it to the experts today. It's called Spinning Around, 50 Years of Festival Records, and probably the best thing, well, I think the best thing about it is just the incredible collection of memorabilia they've got. Something like 700 objects in the whole exhibition spanning over the last 50 years. Gold platinum records, of course some fabulous outfits like this one. This is from Split Enz costume. Of course, Split Enz were the New Zealand band who did big things for Mushroom Records in the 70s, in the late 70s and early 80s. And they used to wear all that freaky kind of makeup. I'm not sure if you remember, but this is one of their original makeup kits, and this dates back to about 1981. But there's lots of great stuff here. More crazy outfits. This is a Skyhooks outfit. This was worn by Bongo Starkey. And lots of bright colours, and of course reminiscent of the rock and roll period of the 70s. And of course down here we've got Molly Meldrum's hat. Of course no music exhibition would be complete without one of those. Lots of instruments, lots of fun stuff as well. Just moving along down here, lots of artists have actually been very kind, and they have lent their guitars, their instruments for the exhibition too. This one here is Chris Bailey's guitar from the Saints, which is a beautiful, beautiful machine. And this red one over here belongs to Deborah Conway, and she's very kindly lent her instrument as well. But moving along again, it's lots of things, lots of fabulous things to see. This is the regular records section, and they were another independent label of festival records. And Mental as Anything did some really big things for that particular label. Another freaky kind of outfit that Martin Plaza became very well known for, bright and colourful. And also this classic rock and roll icon over here. This is a Vox amplifier, and this belonged to Martin Plaza, and these were like favoured by a lot of the guitarists for decades, so that's pretty special. And if you have a look at this handboard down here, this is from 1978 from the Civic Hotel, and an incredible lineup of Aussie talent. Monday we've got MySex, Tuesday Cold Chisel, Wednesday Midnight Oil, Mental as Anything. Fabulous lineup of Aussie talent, all in the 1 week at the one place, and that sort of thing certainly doesn't happen too often anymore, unfortunately. Another special treasure that we've got here at the exhibition are these song lyrics. Now these are all original song lyrics, all handwritten, some of them typed, like this particular one here. This is a Bee Gees song lyric called Double Dating, and this was typed by Barry Gibb, and it dates back to 1965. Right next door we've got some scrawlings from the big band, You Am I, and lots of fabulous other things. Paul Kelly, Nick Cave, Hunters and Collectors, some real treasures here. And of course the man who's been responsible for bringing all these fabulous things together, who's been begging and pleading for the last 9 months, is curator Peter Cox. Peter, what other sort of special treasures do you have here?
Well, we've got some fantastic costumes. For example, Johnny O'Keefe back in the 50s used to wear incredibly leery outfits, and we've got a couple of those on display. Really brightly coloured, genuine 1950s rockers costume. Yeah, fantastic. We've got a costume from the Bee Gees from their Saturday Night Fever period, which is great, and we've got some other Bee Gees things like their original recording contract with Festival Records from 1963. Peter Allen, we've got one of the shirts he used to wear in concert, which is something to see as well. But also there's material there from the early days of Festival Records when it was just starting out as a struggling company. And one of the really great things there is a telegram that was sent by Decca Records in America to Festival saying that they could have the rights to release Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, which they did as a 45